Hello folks, it's Kikoski here and welcome back to Let's Play Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. And when last we left off, we got a statue for a Mr. Smith. Surprise, surprise, his name actually wasn't Smith. He was a spy. Why he wants the statue, we don't know. We tried to tell him that it was fake, knowing full well that it isn't. We're trying to get him to become disinterested in it, but it didn't work. We did, however, get his coat when he tried to make his escape, and in there was his passport revealing that he was a spy, and a copy of National Archaeology. This highlighted Indiana Jones and Sophia, someone he worked with on his first real job. We're here to warn Sophia that her life is in danger, and though we've managed to get backstage, we can't just walk out and say, "Hi, you're in trouble, come with me." We're gonna have to come up with a plan. Now let's look around and see what we can interact with. Nothing here. There is Sophia. Can't interact with anything here. We have the controls. We have this that we can't do anything with. And we have the stagehand. So, let's have a look about. Starting with Sophia.
Still beautiful, still impossible.
And now the stagehand. Oh, we can't look at the stagehand apparently. No, we can't. Let's look at these levers.
Hey! You must be the new doorman. About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
Ah, hello. We've been forced into dialogue. So what are we going to say here? I think we need to... Yeah, let's be direct.
I need to talk to that so-called psychic.
It's Madame Sophia to us employees, fella.
Okay, that's not gonna work. We could just try and walk out. Let's give that a go. What's the worst that could happen?
Hold on! You can't go out there. Take it easy and watch the show.
Here, my friends, is Atlantis, as it might have appeared in its heyday. Glorious, prosperous, socially and technically advanced. Beyond our wildest dreams. 5,000 years ago, while everyone else still wore animal skins, the mighty spirits of Atlantis dared to build a city where knowledge and power were united in true happiness. Centuries later, the famous philosopher Plato wrote about it. He placed Atlantis on a continent out in the deep ocean and described how it was divided into 3 circular parts, such as you see here.
Isn't she something? She can go on for hours.
Well, it may not be true, but it's certainly well put together. Now, we could try and go out again, but I don't think we're going to make much headway doing that. Let's talk to you.
Excuse me.
Shh! She's just coming to the exciting part.
What befell the serene city? We may never know for sure. Was it the sea level slowly creeping higher, or the earth itself suddenly shifting? However it happened, panic must have gripped the citizens on that fateful day when proud Atlantis sank beneath the waves. Or perhaps it was a volcanic eruption, and something remains even now. On some questions, the great spirit who guides my thoughts, the all-seeing Nurab Sal, is silent.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
So, you believe that some part of Atlantis still remains? Perhaps that statue was from Atlantis. Nah, that's silly. Atlantis doesn't exist. Or does it?
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
Okay, now we can talk. We could try and get him distracted.
You look tired. Wouldn't you like to call it a day?
Nah, sooner or later I get to run the ghost out there. That's always a big moment.
The ghost? There were other options.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
What about... That's not gonna work. That probably isn't going to ingratiate us to you, but we'll give it a try.
You know, this lecture bores me stiff.
Me too, to tell you the truth.
Okay. Didn't do anything, good or bad.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
I see where this is leading. Probably to this.
Isn't there something you'd rather be doing?
Like what? Show business is my whole life.
What about hobbies?
Don't you have any hobbies?
Sure, I read.
You read? Okay.
What if I give you something to read?
I might take a look.
Okay, what if I were to give you this?
Here.
No thanks. I read it years ago. I still got my own copy.
Oh. Okay, can't do anything with that, but we have something a little more current.
Here.
Well, the late edition. I wonder if the Dodgers won. Watch the lights while I find out, okay?
Okay. So you're gonna go over there. That's progress. Let's save. Make a save here. And go LP2. Successfully saved. Now can we just walk on the stage?
Hold on. I still got my eye on you.
Okay, so we can't just walk out, but we could. We could do something with these. Let's look at these levers.
It's a lever.
Yep. And another one.
It's a lever.
And a third one.
It's a lever.
What about this?
It appears to control this ghostly stage prop.
Right, let's start fiddling with things.
That doesn't seem to work.
Ooh. What about the middle one?
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay, probably going to have to press the button first.
Nothing happened.
Nothing did happen. Okay. What about this one?
That doesn't seem to work.
Alright, we're not making any progress here. We can't go further back. So the buttons don't work. If we water the exit, we just leave, I take it. Yes, water the exit just makes us leave. So that's not going to help us. I'm using the wrong command, aren't I? I probably need to push these. Yes, okay, what if I were to now use the button?
Nothing happened.
Okay, nothing happened if that is there, so let's pull that back. What about the left one? There aren't... Oh! That's done something. Use button!
Nothing happened.
Okay, what about the right one? Aha! Green means go!
There it goes.
There it
And
goes!
I still feel the presence of Atlantis through... May I present Sal, the great Atlantean god of...
Deceit.
deceit. Thanks, Indy. Indiana Jones? You've got some nerve. Go back, you big jack-o'-lantern.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great. Good night, folks.
Oh, I think we got her attention.
Come on, mister. I've got a few words to mince with you.
I'd say it's about time.
Oh dear.
Oh, no!
Looks like Kerner got here first. Stay put.
Where are they?
No one here. Nor here either.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There they are.
Dr. Obermann, fantastic news. We found the treasure we seek.
That's worrying. And off he goes.
That's the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the Uranian atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Ubermann announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
So?
That's not good news.
Practical results are years away.
Of course they are. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist.
She might ironically be onto something here, Indy. Ooh, these are all not good.
Yet you've been concealing important artifacts. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen. You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
What do you know?
We've seen those before.
Kerner missed the grand prize.
What?
My necklace. Watch closely. The bead is made of orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato. Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Ooh! Oh.
Did you see that?
Yeah, creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nurab Sal. His spirit is close.
Okay, so there is definitely something going on.
Closer than Atlantis, that's for sure. Suppose I gave this orichalcum business any credence, which I don't.
Which of these do I want to pick?
Who knows where these beads really came from?
Shh. I'm getting something.
Okay.
Nurab Sal speaks. He bids us find the... What? Oh, a book, yes. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Another fine myth.
Well, we could probably try find it anyway.
If Plato wrote it, later authors would have reported it.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy? You ever think of that?
You make a good point. You make a good point. Looks like we're going to be off to Iceland.
Why Iceland? Why not Florida, where it's warm?
Maybe the Atlanteans didn't like tourists.
Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Maybe we should pay him a visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
Well, off we go! Traveling. Oh, we're traveling by map. Yes! Best way to travel. Always travel by map if you can. And here we are. Dressed in our adventuring kit, we have our whip. Oh, we have our whip. Let's look at it.
That's my whip.
That it be. This place is dreary looking, but it's got loads of history and plot. We can't pretend that we got here before our enemies, though. We can also look and talk to Sophia.
Say,
Yes?
mind if I look at your necklace?
So, there's a few things about this. The mouth, specifically.
It's a small diamond-shaped hole.
And the eyes.
Looks like onyx.
Yes. It's intricate.
It's an old lost wax casting, early Bronze Age. It looks hollow.
And the chain.
It's a bronze chain.
Interesting.
Thanks.
let's have a chat.
Listen,
Yes?
Ooh. Let's talk about everything.
remember this place?
The Jastro expedition. How could I forget?
Now, let's pick this one.
Cold enough for you?
Even colder than my feelings towards you, Jones.
Good to know.
What do we do now?
Let's look for Heimdall.
Good idea. Let's also look at everything else, like the encampment. Oh, you're going to follow me. Excellent.
It looks like someone's still living here.
Oh, probably beyond. We could open the encampment?
Doesn't seem to open.
No, didn't think it would. There's the truck.
It's the truck we arrived in.
Probably nothing of interest there. Now, I do have to remember, this game has soft locks. Got to be careful of those. Can I use the truck? Probably not.
Let's head for the airport.
Oh, we could just head straight back. Okay, we don't want to head back to New York. There's no reason for us to go back to New York. We're here, we might as well move forward. And look at the old dig site. It's been kept in pretty good shape.
It brings back a lot of memories of the Jastro expedition.
Indeed. Let's talk to it. We cannot talk to it. We could push the dig site.
I can't move it.
Yeah, generic dialogue be generic, but that's fine. Let's go in. And that's beyond. There's an obscured object here. It looks important.
It's an eel figurine trapped in ice.
Ah. Hello, sir.
There's nothing to look at.
I'm pretty sure there is.
There's nothing to look at.
Oh, fair enough. Let's have a chat.
Pardon me.
Dr. Indiana Jones, I believe, and Madame Sophia Hapgood. This is my dig site now. Go away.
Okay, that's friendly. And by friendly, I mean not friendly.
I thought you were digging up Norse graves in Denmark.
I was. Obviously now I'm not.
Indeed. I feel like conversation isn't going to get us very far.
Not feeling very friendly today, are we?
I like solitude. It helps me think.
Fair enough.
Doctor, what do you expect to find here?
The secret of Hyperborea. That's what the Greeks called Iceland, you know. You've read how they sailed north to a fog-shrouded land and how they never set foot upon it? Ha! After traveling thousands of miles, mere fog wouldn't turn them back. Some idiots claim they were repelled by ghosts. Poppycock, you know what actually stopped them, Sean?
Maybe Sophia actually does know. What do you think?
I don't know, but maybe Sophia has an idea.
Forget it. I'll just tell you. They were stopped by a force field put here by beings not of this earth.
That's fascinating, Doctor.
Don't think we believe him. I don't think Sophia believed him either. Let's see if we can dig up some information about this.
Have you ever heard of Plato's Lost Dialogue?
Yes, there are rumors about such a book, but I've yet to see it. There are two people you might want to visit. Charles Sternhardt in Tikal, a shady fellow, who claims he translated the whole thing, and Philippe Costa in the Azores Islands. As a researcher, he's a farce, but he's a sharp trader.
Oh, those are leads. What about this?
Why did these beings show up here?
I am convinced that these travelers came to Earth to form colonies like Atlantis, using Hyperborea as a spaceport. Up north here, we're close to the ether. It's a perfect landing site.
My doubt grows, but also knowing Indiana Jones, there might be a grain of truth here.
So what's the link between Hyperborea and Atlantis?
Right, the Jastro expedition, the one you both worked on. Recently I saw pieces from it, pieces that are clearly Atlantean.
I see. Somebody must have been selling them.
Go ahead, blame it all on me.
Might not have been you.
So you completely discount the supernatural?
Completely. If it's supernatural you want, talk to Sternhardt and Costa.
Fair enough. Let's talk about this.
What is this thing you're working on?
The bronze eel here? It's probably a homing beacon for wayward spaceships. Soon I'll have it out of the ice.
And then you'll activate it? Probably not.
So long.
Good luck, fellow believer.
I didn't say I was a believer. But I think we have a few leads now.
Sophia,
What's on your mind?
Probably this.
I think the good doctor's got frostbite of the brain.
I'll say spacemen my eye.
Well, we agree on this at least. Let's get out of here. Who wants to bet that Bjorn's going to get a visit from a certain Mr. Smith at some point? Hopefully he won't talk. And when we come back, folks, we have leads. Leads across the world. Leads here, there, and everywhere. And we have our trusty whip. Can't really use that on anything right now. We're in the gather items and leads part of the game. It is pretty, by the way. Very, very pretty. I haven't commented on it, but this is some excellent pixel art. And when we come back, we'll hopefully find more as we travel about the world in search of Atlantis. Will we find Atlantis? Possibly. It is in the title after all. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.